Firstly, we want to say a massive thank you to the gorgeous Jane. For many years, it was common belief that Rick was actually her husband.
That's okay, your voice will be. He is going to be unfaithful, that's okay.
Actually, I'm the wife. So, I'm Carole, Jane's Jane, and anyway, the reason I mentioned Jane is because she's not only worked very hard for us and been so dedicated to us, she's also stuck with us for 20 years as well. Amazing. Where is she?
Jane's over there.
Jane. Amazing. And we love you. And please, everybody, it's such an awesome achievement, so we just raise your glasses and say,
Hey Jane, how is your pool? Is it okay?
Oh, it's really fabulous. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Jane. Hang on, I've just lost my place.
The running is very small. It's very difficult.
It's very difficult. We're so lucky to be here and have the life that we do. So I'd also like to thank Barry and Denise of Suma Park, who are somewhere here. There we are. Who gave Martin Maria, Rick, Margaret Sinks and Ned to myself the opportunity to begin this chapter of our lives. So thank you. Now, thanks also go to all the fantastic individuals that have worked for us and been part of the Pasquinis team for over the years. Elma, a special thank you to you too, because you've been with us for 8 years as well, so that's an achievement in itself. And we feel so privileged to see our young ones sort of grow up and succeed along the paths that they choose to take. So it's a real treat for us to see that and to grow up. Now, I don't believe Rick and I will be here in 20 years.
You will be here, but we will be gone. It's okay. It's okay, you will be here.
I'm not leaving her to him.
So we may not be here in 20 years in the family business, but maybe Mark, who was already committed 5 years to us in the business, and Ned may well be, so we'll wait and see. Who knows? And finally, because I'm getting really lost in my notes here, many thanks again to all of you here tonight. We've been so fortunate to know you all, and we've shared many happy times with you, all the happy times that life gives us, as well as witness some of those sad times when loved ones are lost. And most of you do know our biggest sadness, of course, was losing Martin back in Christmas 2009. And our angels at that time were Scott and Tara, who were at the sanctuary in Geelong, and they were just the most amazing people that helped us through that time, because it's huge sadness and something that obviously we'll never get over. But if you could be here tonight, then it would just be perfect, but it's not to be. We met Scott and Tara through Pasquinis, and I know that many new friendships have been formed within our walls. So on that note, I'll pass you over to my husband, the party planner, who actually organised this whole shindig. So hope you all enjoy it, and here he is.
Sorry? I might do something now. If you have a look at the list that we agreed on the other night.
I've forgotten it.
Are you that list?
Yes.
Right. Let's have a look. I think that it's the t-shirt girl.
Oh, okay, alright, fine. No, but I've got to say something first.
Do you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Carole, that was lovely. She's very beautiful.
You're not the pool boy.
I'm going to be the pool boy forever.
No.
Every time you go away to play rugby with your boyfriends, I'm around to make sure their pool is okay. a little bit of this and cream, you know. Don't you worry your pretty head about it. It's okay.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. We want you to sleep well, you know, when you're awake.
Shut up. 20 years ago, on a very fateful day, Martin, Maria, Ricky, Carole walked down the main street of Point Lonsdale and saw a bankrupt old milk bar. And we thought, that might be a good spot for a cafe. And just as we were walking past the milk bar thinking that was a good spot for a cafe, there was a milko called Graham Kiddle. Where's Kiddle?
He's gone. He's bolted.
He's bolted.
He had an appointment.
Where's Kiddle?
He had an appointment in Queenscliff.
And he said, oh no, everyone goes broke in Point Lonsdale.
He's not from Yorkshire.
You
He
wouldn't
doesn't
want...
speak like that.
No, I'm making it like that because he spoke like that to me. Everyone goes broke in Point Lonsdale. Yeah, bloody oath. Now, on the same day I went to Geelong and I picked up the Lonely Planet guide and I thought, I'll have a look for Victoria and then I'll have a look at Point Lonsdale. And in the Lonely Planet guide, 20 years ago, and some of you will know this and most of you won't, it said, this is its description of Point Lonsdale. If anything is moving in Point Lonsdale, it's likely to be on a walking frame. That was the Lonely Planet guide. I thought, that's a great place for a business. Well, look at this lot out here. What the bloody hell's changed? 20 years later, the population of Point Lonsdale is exactly the same. A lot of customers are the same. Apart from a bit of tree lopping down the main street, nothing much has changed.
Heather.
We love it for that. Heather? Yeah, Heather actually. Now, can I point out the lady? This lady here, she lives opposite the tree that was lopped. You can make your own deductions from that.
Well, it's been a short night to have you on.
We love Point... Oh, hurrying up. We love it for that. We love Point Lonsdale. There's no franchise operations. All the business providers are very individual. Ronnie is a little gem. And people who live and holiday there are also gems. And the key in our game, despite some people around here who are going to cop it later, the key is never to take yourself too seriously, because life is way too short. And on that note of life being too short, I'd like to call up, first and foremost, the girls. Girls?
Which ones?
Girls.
There's about 50 here.
No, the girls know who the girls are.
The girls are.
Yeah, come on, girls. Come on, girls. Let's get out. Come on, round of applause for the girls. 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 Hang on. Now, last summer, well, hopefully you can all see this, but last summer, I was standing in the deli working hard as I was, making coffee or whatever. And Roz came out to me and said, it's imperative that you come and bring the coffee to the table. I said, oh, it's only a minor matter of, people needing serving. Anyway, yes, I'll come and do it, yeah. Anyway, as I reached the table, all these girls stood up and did this.
Turn around that way, girls, so the other side can see you. Turn around.
I must admit, they're beautiful girls, aren't they? Give them a round of applause. Would you like to say anything about it?
It's okay, Rick. That's good that you got some people that age appropriate for you.
Yes.
While I'm looking after your lovely wife. Sometimes you can wander into... settle down, girls.
Yes, they've had their medication.
Sometimes when you wander into Pasquinis, anything can happen, as we know, but occasionally, if I walk in, over the years, Rick and I have often spontaneously burst into song.
We're not doing that now, please.
No. But I did think one of the favourites that we've always done was
Yes.
By the Seaside, and I've got a version of it here, which I hope you appreciate.
Yes.
Oh, I do like a coffee at Pasquinis. Yes, I do like to see the pods line up. I like to hear Rick scream as they dribble their ice cream and the sparrows come and crap up on their cup. Oh, I do like to see how Ricky lose it. Yes, I do like to see him fume and frown as the orders get confused and the new staff get abused. I like to sit and watch it all go down. Oh, I do like to sit and read the paper and watch a new disaster then unfold. I like it when the dogs who are lashed to chairs and logs go crashing through the pods, both young and old. Oh, I do like to see pretentious wankers come in expecting service on demand. I'll have a double decaf with a soy latte chino and put it on my MX, my good man. Oh, I love to watch their faces as Rick puts them in their places with a cash only, piss off, who's next? It's you now.
I'd now like to introduce you to a very special lady who... Virginia, where are you? Virginia? Virginia, you were told to be near the stage.
He's changed the running order again.
She's American, you know.
I'm sorry?
She's American.
She's American. Right. Oh!
She's
Of course you
Australian.
are Australian. Now,
This-
this one.
Now, you can respond to this lady as you wish. This is the lady that costs you $3.90 for a cup of coffee. And you want to know why? Because she can't sleep. And she turns up at the deli at 10 to 7 in the morning. I have to employ extra staff. There's thousands of us there trying to serve her. So because of the wage costs, she is the reason we pay $3.90.
I'm speaking. Are you hearing? I think that Pasquinis is an institution. And I've been on institutions. Recently I've been looking at aged care institutions. And I've made a survey. I've gone to lots of them. I've asked lots of questions. But none of them offer rudeness, loudness.
Who said that?
Just downright inhospitable, disagreeable. So, except for Rick. So I'm going to stay at Pasquinis 24 hours a day.
Jane Stringer, for hand. Bless
No, you've changed the running order, so you
Now, the next, I would like to introduce you to two people who are clearly the most impatient sods you'll ever meet. Pete Ryback, please. Pete. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. And John Fearon, the Kiwi. John Lunatree Fearon. What can I say? Now, as you all know, I love the world game. John, get up here. He can't see, sorry, no, he's visually impaired, sorry, come on.
Would you like the microphone?
Now, can I say, these two have, because we have a system, because you know I love the world game. You know the world game, not this, you know, aerial ping pong you lot like. Anyway, yes, anyway, so when Pete comes in and says, after 30 seconds, where's my coffee? He receives a yellow card. He gets a yellow card. Fearon, however, is so obnoxious he goes straight to a red. I'll leave the floor to you to say anything you like.
We do deserve this.
Say what you like.
How does this thing work? Yeah. I think I'm privileged to get a red card. I'd be disappointed to get a yellow. I mean, red's got to be the best, surely.
Yes.
I've got to work on that.
That's all you got to say? Good.
Thank you.
I was just talking to Kevin a little while ago. We were talking about how wonderful it is to see the people here, and we do realise this is the party for the people who don't get service. The ones that do get service is the toilet block 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Next, this is a person that saves you money. Bob? Bob and Murray. Bob, come on Bob, up you come. This is the man now. You've got a lot. You lots have got a lot to learn from this bloke. You lot have got a lot to learn from this bloke. When we're really busy and we're understaffed, as we always are, Bob jumps up and does the dishes. What are you lot doing? Sitting there. You sit there. Just sit there. Just sit there and do nothing. You, nothing. Now he jumps up.
Great.
So he saves you money, unlike Virginia who costs you a fortune.
Thanks very much, Rick. This is not a big speech. This is something I penned a little while ago, like about 10 minutes ago. Pasquinis is a cafe by the sea, not a McDonald's franchisee. He will tell you without much talk, as he invites you to take a walk. If you cannot wait in the line, it's not, sorry, I beg your pardon. If you cannot wait the time, let's no longer wait in the line. When customers try to disrupt, he chooses to be abrupt. As you encounter Rick, it's not hard to assume he's slick. An eye on his shares, at his computer screen he stares. His staff is keen and on their toes. Why is that, do you suppose? He's always courteous and discreet, a nicer person you cannot meet.